Hi everybody, welcome to the program. I'm John Losing, your host. Today we've joined the good people at Calabasas Relay for Life here at AE Wright Middle School. Relay for Life is the annual event which allows communities across the nation to celebrate the lives of people who have battled cancer and to remember those loved ones who have lost that struggle. Relay gives our local community a chance to raise funds and awareness in the fight against a disease that will cost the lives of more than 500,000 people this year alone. Now, because cancer never sleeps, these relayers will be walking around this track nonstop all night long to show their dedication to the cause, and we hope you'll come along. All the activities kick off with a survivor's lap. These are the folks who have battled the disease, and they'll get it all going for us. With members of the Kiva Club from Calabasas High School here at Relay for Life, and the Kiva Club members are
Shane,
Ryan,
Jacob,
Amir,
Kyle,
Derek, Armand.
All righty, Amir, let's start with you. What is Kiva Club and why are you folks out here today?
Hello, Kiva Club is an organization at Calabasas High School. We raise money and send it to people in developing countries so they can start their own economies. So far, we raised about $500 this year, and our goal is to get $1,000.
Well, this is the club right here, right?
Yes.
And so you decided to come out for Relay for Life. Why?
Well, it's like good cause. Like it just shows that we're like dedicated to the community. That's what I think. Yeah.
You're going to be here all night, walking around the clock?
Yes.
Yes, we're going to stay here all night, pulling all-nighter for everyone who has cancer. Woo!
All right, you got your tent, so we're going to let you get back to the track. Thanks, guys.
Thanks.
Keep up the good work.
Thank you, sir. I
All
love
right.
you.
This is Calabasas resident Jennifer Bursey. She's a member of the city's Parks and Recreation Commission. More importantly, this weekend, she's in charge of organizing, setting up sponsorship, and generally keeping the wheels rolling here at Relay for Life. And Jennifer, tell us about some of the challenges putting on an event like this. There's quite a bit involved, isn't there?
Oh, there's definitely quite a bit involved. A lot of our challenges is getting our food donated so that we can give our participants that raise $100 free food for the entire event, and making sure that everybody's taken care of and knows what our mission is and what our directives are, and that we continue to grow every year. So that makes it a little difficult as well, trying to get everybody on the field and taken care of.
Well, each year the city of Calabasas puts up a team here at Relay for Life, and this is David Shapiro, council member in charge of this year's city team. What are they called, David?
We're the Sore Feet, the Cure Chasers. That's our team name.
Fred, what does this event mean to you personally?
Well, I think it's just a great community event, a chance for people in our community to come out and raise some money for an incredibly worthy cause.
You're out here for personal reasons. You've got a connection to the disease, somebody you know. Tell us that story.
Well, I have a couple, actually. Those I'm honoring in their memory. I lost my brother-in-law at a very young age, very rare form of cancer. My two college roommates over different times, very young age again, and a local resident as well. Their names are S. Weil Wyman and David Story and Felicia Keller and Ken Grossfeld. Those are the ones in memory. I'm also honoring someone here today who's a survivor. And her name is Arlene Latin. And she, if I can tell her story.
Absolutely.
Okay, at age 43, she was diagnosed with stage 4 terminal breast cancer. She was advised she had no more than a few months to live. She was told, enjoy those few months with her 3 lovely children and her husband, and don't treat. She said no, and she fought back very drastically. a number of procedures, number of years later, and 7 years later, celebrating her 50th birthday, she is here and in remission, winning the fight.
Do you have a connection to the disease, or do you have a reason why you are out here for Jennifer Bursey?
We actually have had family members pass away from cancer. Most of them, unfortunately, I didn't know. I've gotten to know a lot of our survivors here. Some of them are on our committee. But I started this so that my kids could give back to the community and have something to do beyond Calabasas and what we do here, so that they could do something bigger.
You know, I'm thinking about our neighbor Jill Shear, Mark Shear, who's been on our recreation commissions, now on our library commission. His wife Jill is one of our very closest friends. Kids went to school together, and she's battled with breast cancer, and she's a survivor. She's doing great, and I'm sure she benefited tremendously from the great work of the Cancer Society, and so that's someone I'm thinking of today.
Tell us your story and your struggle against the disease, David.
Well, 5 years ago, before my youngest daughter was born, we found out 3 weeks before that I have a very rare form of thyroid cancer. So I had surgery right the week before she was born, and it didn't end up going away. So it came back 18 months ago, and I had to have a second surgery at MD Anderson in Houston, where they have a special study on what form of cancer that I have.
So Shalali is a survivor. Can you tell us your story and why you're out here?
I'm actually, it's been quite a few years that I've been a survivor. I had malignant melanoma, and I'm with Kids Care with the team, and I've had so many friends that I've lost during the years to cancer. So it's not only for my sake, it's for everyone that I know and everyone who's afflicted with this disease that we need to find a cure for, obviously.
Luckily for me, it wasn't as aggressive as the people who have to take the drugs, but I had surgery. I've had surgery twice. So, and you know what, I just try and stay away from all the negativity and be positive and be surrounded by people who love me, and you know, and I love them. So that's my treatment.
Anything else with just the way you live, the way you eat, exercise? Can you tell us about your efforts in that area?
Oh yeah, I mean, I try to definitely eat good. And same thing with my family. I make sure that I don't eat red meat. I'm not a vegetarian. I'm one of those wannabe vegetarians.
We all want to be.
Right, but I do my best.
My children are now old enough to understand that what cancer means, and my wife has lost her father to cancer, and her mother had breast cancer, so we're out here to try and do whatever we can to help out.
And how's your condition now? How are you feeling? How have you been?
I'm okay, and I haven't had any, relapses or anything. I just make sure that I, put my sunscreen on and don't go in the sun.
Well, yeah, that's good advice.
Tanning salons, that's what really does it.
How does an event like this help the overall awareness? What do you think it contributes?
Well, I think number one, it contributes obviously public awareness. We start all the way down. You've heard all the schools that have raised money down to the elementary schools. Bay Laurel's a tremendous, and Chaparral, all the schools. It starts with young kids who are out here walking and raising money and raising awareness in their age group all the way to the community. Raising money obviously is very vital and important to help fund research and eventually find cures to different forms of cancer as soon as we can.
Certainly, cancer is an issue in all communities, and here in Calabasas we have many people that are affected, almost every family in one way or another, and the chance to come together on a beautiful Calabasas day and raise some money is something that we're very proud that we're able to participate in.
And hopefully the fight is progressing and the incidence rate is lower and survivorship is longer. So hopefully we're seeing some of those things. Do you think that's happening?
We are seeing some of those things, and our 2015 goals are actually to continue to reduce those. So we're on track and we're moving in that direction. And all of the money that we raise here today goes toward those patient services and research and education and advocacy.
Well, everybody, it seems, knows somebody who's been affected by cancer. Events like these do a great job and play a key role in raising funds and awareness in the fight against cancer. From the Calabasas Relay for Life at AE Wright Middle School, I'm John Losing. We'll see you next time.